Hello. Welcome to Canonic Odyssey. I'm Lance. This game is Gate Zero. It's a demo. Started up a little rough. Has loud music. I have no idea what's really going on with this, so I'm going to press that. Log in. I don't want to log in. Alright, played around with the settings a little bit. I didn't see an option for subtitles, but we'll see how it, see what goes on with this. Play. The one who commits sin is of the devil, for the devil has sinned from the beginning. The Son of God was revealed for this purpose, to destroy the devil's works. John. Work in progress. It's been 2 months since your beloved grandmother passed away. She was a remarkable woman of faith. I couldn't read that. She left behind a series of riddles. Solving them will unlock the secrets of her mysterious pearl, whatever that is.
Oh, land, my need, allow
2072-80, Terrapolis.
with grief for thee, my heart is near.
I don't have all this overlay stuff. With grief for thee, my heart, something breaking.
My land is a dark place.
Oh, there are subtitles.
The past 20 years has been under the rule of D-Force, and gradually they have abandoned Christian values.
Oh.
They speak about thy beauty rare, till hearts are set.
I do really enjoy this music. Interesting little cyberpunk city. Little, big. Yet hatefully thy servants they are assailing.
My grandmother once told me that I would find the truth if I seek for it in the right places. She gave me a book where this secret was written, and told me not just to think about it, but do and speak.
Is it called the Bible?
Can find no comfort. My tears like rivers run. My lamentations
Very lovely.
bitter, or
I was trying to search for a unique kind of game, and this
We're
one...
not fighting against humans. We're
No.
fighting against forces and authorities and against the rulers of darkness and powers in the spiritual world. And in that fight, I need help. Help from you.
Okay, I will try.
and at the walls I lean, I'm ever wailing.
But yeah, I was...
Hi.
Yeah,
Welcome
hi.
to my HQ.
Okay, thank you.
This is where I hang around. So look around if you'd like and get to know the place before we start.
Okay, I'll do that. I mean, we got the TARDIS there. We got a bike over here. Backpack. I don't know why. I have an affinity for backpacks. Well, that bicycle's not looking too great. Let me double check the settings real quick. See if I can get rid of some of this weird overlay stuff. Alright, well, I can't get rid of the overlays, it seems, so I will live with that. Anyways, as I was saying, I was trying to find a different kind of game and stumbled across this. And I'm not going to say too much about what I read. Hopefully, it will sort of become self-evident after what. Woo! Things are popping in and out. That's fun. Something did that over here too. So yeah, this game is still in early. Is there a ghost there? I think I saw it. See that? There's like a shadow. I think there's a ghost in here. Okay, what's this interact
Last
do?
year I was disconnected from the state power supply and left to my own devices.
Yeah.
After 2 months of
Audio? I made my own power supply out by the stream. Well, I mean, that's clever. I've always wanted to do something like that. Not sure how this was supposed to lead me towards that. I guess because it's a disassembled bicycle, so you use the parts to make a generator? Is that what you did? I wonder which way I should go. Sorry. What on earth? You got some heavy-duty antique machinery in here, bud. Ooh, I've always wanted to like renovate like an old warehouse or something like that. That'd be cool. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking around. Again, I don't know what to expect. Pizza.
I like cooking, but it gets a bit boring just cooking for myself.
Yeah.
Maybe someday we can cook something together.
Who are you talking to? Your TV's a little on the fritz as well. Interact? No. But I could climb up. Can I jump? No, I can't really jump. Do I have any other? Oh, I have an inventory. And a map. Oh my. It's a very... Oh, that's a cool map. It's kind of very interactive. Oh my. Wait. Is it showing me... Wait, who is that? Okay. But I'm over here. I like the map. No riddles. I have some pruta, a copper Jewish coin, 1/6 of a denarius in value. Denari. Oh, this is my character. Oh my. You even look like a little bit like the, was it the 11th Doctor Who? I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Anyway, Terror TV. I could work with it. I kind of worked in a kitchen that looked a little bit like this, in fact. A little bit small. Fancy tub. All right, I'll go see what the objective is. Oh, wait, nope, no, I won't. Oh, very cozy. I like this place. I do. I almost rented an apartment in a similar kind of environment. Hi, you seem important. Important. What you messing with there, bud? You got like a computer on your arm there? Kind of. Not really enough to be doing all that finger tapping. What's this?
That's the Bible I got from my grandmother.
Oh.
Defos wants to get rid of all Christianity.
Oh no.
They think that all limitations need to be eliminated in order for people to be happy.
Well, that's called anarchy. And it doesn't really work once you have more than one person. Yeah, my setup's better.
I have to be on guard the whole time, so that no Defos agents find their way in here. Let's put it this way, they have an enormous interest in stopping what we're doing here.
What are you doing? I guess this is why okay. Well, you have the Stargate upside down. Or on its side, rather. Okay. I will talk to you.
Hey, Hector.
Hey there.
Oh, there is
I've been
like a
waiting for
computer.
you. I'm just finishing up some final adjustments on the time machine here.
Time machine.
I want you to travel back to a very significant event. This is going to be really crucial for us.
Okay.
We're ready. Where are we going this time?
This
Going
time.
to Passover in the year 33.
Okay, and then you just go back to that. Okay, well, oh, there's still more in here. I cannot run. Can I run? Oh, I'm lightly jogging. This reminds me of when I lived in Ohio and there'd just be these random bits of farm equipment sitting out in people's fields, or even sometimes, you know, factory machinery.
I thought you were ready, Max.
I'm not. Don't push me. Slinky. Okay. All right. Is that everything? We have a miniature museum amidst the janitor's equipment. All right. I will go. Ooh, very bright.
Get set. Here we go.
What did that say? Okay. Hey, I can't move. It's getting brighter. Are you cooking me? Is this just a big microwave? That's not very nice. Bethlehem, Ephrathah, you are small among the clans of Judah. One will come from you to be ruler over Israel for me. His origin is from antiquity, from something. Am I just reading really slowly today? It's pretty. Actually reminds me of Black and White.
Welcome back to Jerusalem. To a very important time, Passover.
Yay!
This is the greatest celebration of the year for the Jews.
Okay.
And hundreds of thousands have traveled to Jerusalem in memory of their deliverance from Egypt and to offer sacrifices in the temple.
Okay.
It's a totally electric atmosphere. I can actually hear the roar of the city all the way up here.
You mean because there's a city?
Totally can.
I mean, you're there.
Does it sound like it's coming from the Golden Gate?
Bridge?
See if you can figure out what's going on.
Of course you can hear. It's not like you're looking at a TV trying to hear it. I mean, you're actually here. Ooh, there's stuff. I'm robbing. Oh, no. I'm robbing even more. Stealing food and money. Boink. Boink. That's right. I have wheat. Raw wheat isn't that great. Unless you have tons of it. Open riddle. I have riddles? Unlock the riddle later in the story. Apparently not. Okay. Well. Now I can run. What happened is, why did we go from first person to third person? That's a little confusing. Why is this just... I don't know. Wonder how far out I can go. Ah, this is the way to be. Right? Who cares about a city? What? Hey, Max, you're close to the edge here. Please head back. I thought I time traveled. Are you telling me, like, this is just a construct? Well, that's not nice. I wanted to go visit the farms. Okay, I'll head back. It's a demo, so let's not burn it. Let's not show the boundaries of the demo. Let's just go do what the story wants me to do. Run, run, run. Can I do anything else? Can I jump? I can jump now. Can I run and jump? Woohoo! Woo! That's kind of the first Spider-Man movie pose. Woo! Just needs to last longer. Better slow down. Don't want to be conspicuous here. But what's going on over there? Hey, folks. Side quest. New side quest unlocked. Follow the blue marker. Is that blue? Looks kind of black with a tinge of green to me, but I'm crazy and old, so... Hey! Haha! You like my youthful energy? A stone that can be thrown, useful against wolves and to distract guards. I'm glad it said that and not something else. Like, I didn't want to be the first one to cast it, You know, olives are pretty important. I'm not sure how happy people would be for me to take olives straight from their farm, but hey, it's all good. Fire. Pick up I don't want to pick up charcoal right out of a hot fire. A black porous substance obtained by heating wood, ideal for fuel, art, and crafting. Oh, I can pick up more. Oh no, I'm in the fire. Oh, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Do I have a health bar? Do I? I don't seem to have a health bar, so Maybe we'll relax for a moment. Hi. Said interact. Are we not gonna interact? Okay, it's cool, dude. I get it. Ladies, hello. No. Open door? No. Yes. It's always good to hang out. I mean, if you're going to hang out by the side of the building, you don't want to hang out in the shade. Isn't this kind of a hot part of the world? Just saying. Denari? Wait, no. I'm Pruta. Jump over the fence! Oh, he made it. How far can we jump? Woo! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Apparently that hurt. Apparently I'm in pain. Oh, I stopped being in pain. Hit the... Some big balls. What do we got here? Oh. Somehow I sussed out that you are a side quest.
Hello. What's wrong?
Hey there. Would you be able to help me? My father, he went to the town, and he told me to watch the lambs.
Okay.
I left the gate open for just 1 second, but suddenly all of them ran out.
Let's catch some lambs.
Okay. Catch the lambs. It's a quest. How to play. Catch the lambs while the mobile players have distracted them at a food station. Then return the lambs to the pen. Beware! If a hungry wolf has taken your lamb, throw stones at it to get your lamb back. The less time taken, the better your score. Play alone or have a friend open. Okay. Did I start the game or did I just exit out of it? How do I pick you up? Really? Apparently I just exited out of it. So let's try it again. Start.
The lambs are running around the field. Now and then they will stop to eat at the food stations. Once the lambs are distracted by the food, you can catch them and bring them back to the pen. Be careful, wolves are in the area.
There shouldn't be wolves in a populated area. Alright, can I just capture you? Do I have to wait for you to be at a feeding station? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Catch. I have to bring you all the way back up here, huh? Wait. No, I don't need to pick up. How do I just drop you? Oh, okay. Well, keep leaving that gate open. That's what got you into this situation in the first place. Oh no, I won't make it. Oh, I did make it. Alright, cool. Lambs caught. 1 of 5.
A hungry wolf is approaching. He
How-
wants your lambs.
How do you
You
know?
must defend them by throwing rocks to scare the wolf.
How do I throw the rocks? Pick up stone, click the... What? Excuse me? Wait. It's just... Well, it doesn't really... Oh, well, it didn't work when I tried that before. Alright, well, I've lost a lamb. It's gonna make it harder to trade for a wife. Ah, okay, there you are. Ah. Well, that's what you get for being basically a rabid wolf who is going into a populated area. Very strange. Alright, I got another lamb for you. Apparently you got more than 5, but you only want 5 caught, so that's, Oh, there's feeding. Wait, what? I'm sorry, little lamb, but there's a lot of you, and I only need to catch 5. So you won. 3,400 points. Yay. Are you thrilled?
Oh, thank you so much. Ah, you are just as kind as Yeshua, who was here earlier today.
Oh, that's
Jesus?
nice.
He was here?
You know Jesus.
Yes, he is my good friend now. He helped me to feed the lambs.
And then you go and lose
He
them.
told me it's very important to take good care of the lambs from an early age. Then they will always listen to the shepherd's voice.
And yet you lost them all.
And I hope that I will become a good shepherd when I am older,
No, because you lost them all.
so the lambs will always feel safe.
Okay, that was an interesting conversation. Clearly, Jesus has taught him what it means to be a good shepherd.
No, because he lost all of them. I like that they use the name Yeshua. Kind of shows how evolution of names can change over time. Yeshua, Joshua, Jesus, Jesus. I can pick up clay. Yep, just shove that raw clay in your pocket. Well, let's check out the golden marker. Very Roman. I think I need to go over to the bridge-like thing. That's just a guess. Jesus is Lord of the Sabbath. Get closer to the golden gate. Hyssop, a fragrant herb known for its cleansing properties, often used in rituals and something else, because I'm reading very slowly. Can I have a, I don't know how to say that, Eaton?
Can I interest you in a horse?
Yeah.
80 denarii.
Wow, that is one heck of a conversion rate.
Well, then you'd better come back when you have.
How much? Oh, well, I'm over halfway there. What about you? You want to buy some apples? Sell. That's a lot of apples I'd have to sell. Like 2,000 apples. Can I sell? See? What did I say? Olives are worth something, aren't they? You'll buy charcoal, but you won't buy rocks or clay. Interesting. Yeah, I'll 5 bruta. Am I saying that right? Aha. I will sell you your own wheat. Thank you. Just, whoa. Keyboard. What about you? How about you, lady? You? No. What is all that? Spices? Will it help me see the future? Okay. Read. Herod the Great's transformation of Jerusalem. The city of Jerusalem was beautiful in the 33 years of his reign. Is that really how they're going to write it at this time? Herod the Great transformed the city of Jerusalem as no other ruler since Solomon had, with palaces and citadels and a theater and an amphitheater, viaducts, bridges, and public monuments. These ambitious building projects were part of the king's single-minded campaign to increase his capital's importance in the eyes of the Roman Empire. For a traveler coming to Jerusalem, the long, difficult ascent from Jericho to the Holy City ended as they rounded the Mount of Olives and suddenly caught sight of a view like few others in the world. Across the Kidron Valley, set among the surrounding hills, was Jerusalem, the perfection of beauty. In the words of Lamentations, the joy of the old earth. Facts can be read in inventory in Hector's archive at any time. Okay. My little lammy friend is over there. And a whole lot of nothing over there. I mean, the world population at this time was fairly sparse, so yeah, you weren't going to see a whole lot of destruction of the world yet. Well, let's run a little bit. Do we really need torches during
Hey Max,
burning?
remember why you're here.
What?
We need to figure out what Grandma meant with her riddle. I think you have it with you. Keep your eyes peeled for clues that you might find along the way.
Okay. Oh, open the riddle. Try to solve Grandma's Charlotte's riddle. Charlotte's riddle. Jesus is the Lord of the Sabbath. Through grain fields, disciples took their fill. The Pharisees cried, against the Sabbath's will. Jesus replied with words profound. I resounds. Hello. Okay. Or robbing. See, I know it's common in an RPG to be going around and looting things and picking up things from any place that you can. It just seems a little odd to be doing it here. Call me crazy. It almost seems like, hey, if you need some resources, why don't we take a little bit from the future, hopefully not genetically modified or vastly different from what's in the past, and you could trade that in the future. Sure, it won't mess anything up at all, though. Oh.
Hey Max, look out for the guards. Make sure to hide behind obstacles to avoid their line of sight.
Why?
You can throw rocks at something that makes noise to distract them.
Okay, Hugo. Why do I need to hide? Everyone was coming into the town. So what?
Did I hear some noise?
I mean, everyone came into town, and now I'm destroying pottery to get in. Seems a little rude.
Welcome to the Temple Mount of Jerusalem in the year 33. Feel free to explore and discover facts about the city.
Okay.
There could also be some clues for Grandma's riddle around here somewhere. Maybe you could find answers at the most holy place, like the priests did.
I'm sure there was something here. Well, maybe just a word.
Find scrolls for information. The Golden Gate, 2 of 2. The Golden Gate was an ancient entrance to the First Temple, the original of which is underground in modern times. It has been built and rebuilt along with other Golden Gates several times, but it is currently sealed. The prophet Ezekiel had a vision from God about the temple and all its sections. In this vision, the Lord told Ezekiel that this gate will remain closed. It will not be opened, and no one will enter through it, because the Lord, the God of Israel, has entered through it. Therefore, it will remain closed. Would that be this gate and that bridge that I walked across and came through and isn't open? Lovely. Let's go the way we're clearly not. No, yeah, let's just keep going this way. See what's around. A lot of these elements are reminiscent of older style games, but like I said, it's a demo, so if everything goes well for them, they could expand it, make it a lot more. Whoa. Seeing some weird glitches. Read. Prophecies about Jesus. How would he would be a stone of stumbling. Prophecy. He will be a sanctuary, but for the two houses of Israel he will be a stone to stumble over and a rock to trip over, and a trap and a snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. Isaiah. Fulfillment, for it stands in Scripture. See, I lay a stone in Zion, a chosen and honored cornerstone, and the one who believes in him will never be put to shame. So honor will come to you who believe. But for the unbelieving, the stone that the builders rejected, this one has become the cornerstone, and a stone to stumble over, and a rock to trip over. They stumble because they disobey the word. They were destined for this. Peter. Let's see, do I have an icon that shows me where the temple is, or do I just get to explore? I feel like realistically, this area would be a lot more crowded. Money exchanger? E? No, you are... Oh. Buy. Oh. Shekel. Temple tax was half shekel per year. Denarii. Considered a fair day's pay for a common laborer. Wait. What? I feel like there's an odd exchange rate here. Okay, so yeah, it's 64 for one. Alright, I am... So it's worth 1/6 of a denarii, but then you're going to take 64 of them for it? Well, that just doesn't seem right. Read. The money changers in the temple tax. Jewish law required a temple tax of a half shekel to be paid when visiting the temple. That's rude. Jews and visitors from other nations came to pay their taxes when they offered their sacrifices. But foreign coins with the likeness of pagan emperors would not be accepted in God's temple. So money changers exchanged those foreign coins for Jewish money, but they did so at an exorbitant profit. Yeah, I noticed. Rather than provide this service as a business in another part of town, they exploited the religious zeal for of the visitors to Jerusalem and did their business on temple grounds. Because they determined their own exchange rate, money changers easily took advantage of the poor and the foreigners pouring into Jerusalem for Passover. So these are the folks that Yeshua got a little upset at and threw out of the temple. Yes? It's been a long time since I particularly read the Bible. Many people in Jesus' day resented paying taxes for several... In his day, resented paying taxes? Has there been a happy period where everyone's like, yay, I love paying taxes? I don't know. 1. The government was the oppressive regime of the Roman Empire of the 1st century. 2. The tax collectors in the Bible were Jews who were working for the hated Romans. These individuals were seen as traitors to their own countrymen rather than fighting the Roman oppressors. Just give on to Caesar. The tax collectors were helping them and enriching themselves at the expense of their fellow Jews. It was common knowledge that the tax collectors cheated the people they collected from. By hook or crook, they would collect more than required and keep the extra for themselves. In Luke, the tax collector Zacchaeus, in his confession to Jesus, mentioned his past dishonesty. Unfortunately, I live in America and it's called capitalism. And if you don't do it, you wither away. So I'm not criticizing the text. I'm just saying, if we're saying that is wrong, then that's like 99% of the current world. Take that how you will. Lady? You are very docile birds. Just... Yep. Someone has been feeding these birdies a little bit of poison. Hey, a little bit of poppy seed. Fly! No. They don't want to fly away. Okay, what am I looking for? I gotta visit the priest in the holy place. Yeah. Are these like secret missives? The court of the Gentiles. Outside the sword surrounding the temple was a court of Gentiles, the largest of the courts where non-Jews were allowed to come. This is a lot of empty space to try and run around just to read stuff. So, I'm going to try and get to the point. What are you all doing? What's all this about? What's no? But I see this. I like stairs. I like stairs until I've had to climb them for like the 20th time in a day. Hey! I enjoyed coming down the stairs. I didn't necessarily want to go back up the stairs. Dum, dum, dum. That's a little bit like the sneaky music from Final Fantasy VIII. It's a sign. The Temple Mount location. The Temple Mount was also a location of the Jebusite stronghold of Zion, which David conquered to establish the city of David, Samuel. The resting place for the Ark of the Covenant in the city of David. The altar of burnt offerings for Israel, Chronicles. Oh, there's more. There's more, thank you. The Temple Mount location. The Temple Mount is an area very sacred to Jews. It is believed to be the location of several significant incidents from the Old Testament. Abraham met Melchizedek, the priest of God Most High, king of Salem in the King's Valley. Mount Moriah, where Abraham was willing to sacrifice Isaac. The exact location of these events can't be confirmed, but since they have to do with the covenant between God and the children of Israel, the area is considered holy. Yeah, Abraham and his son. Hey, kill your son for me. Okay, just kidding. What? You're kidding? I'm sorry. Isaac goes away in shame. It would have been a very emotional thing. Let's not kid ourselves. Read. Barclays Gate. Moving south from Wilson's Arch, there is a gate in the western wall known as Barclays Gate. It was named after its discoverer J.T. Barclay, a British architect who worked in Jerusalem. In modern times, most of the gate is obscured by a ramp leading to the Moors Gate, which is the present-day access to the Temple Mount from this area. I feel like going this way is heading away from the holy place in the temple. What's with the sticks? No one wants to clean up? Centurions. Yeah, we're clearly going into the Roman area. Well, there doesn't seem to be a lot going on over here, so let's go back up here. And no, I'm not trying to find everything. Actually, I am at this point. That's weird. I am actually at this point trying to find where I'm supposed to go. since my intent is not to read everything. The temple, historical background 303. The tabernacle served as the center of worship for the children of Israel. For the 40 years they wandered in the wilderness until the generation who had disobeyed God had died. Then the next generation, led by Joshua, were ready to cross the Jordan and fight to establish God's kingdom in the land of Canaan. The tabernacle was then erected in Shiloh. Oh, there's more reading. Good. Now I'm going backwards. More historical background. God gave Moses instructions about the construction of the tabernacle on Mount Sinai, telling him to build it using the free will offerings of the people. They gave these offerings from the goods they had brought with them out of Egypt. Let's find number 1. The temple was first built in Jerusalem, the city of God's people, to replace the impermanent, transportable tabernacle that the Israelites had carried with them throughout their 40 years in the wilderness. This was the place where the priests served God and sacrificed to him, and where the Ark of the Covenant resided. The tabernacle was structured as God had instructed Moses, and when the temple was built, God also gave very specific instructions about how it was to be constructed. Something about cubics? Yes? Well, if that was 1, 2, 3... Ooh, there is quite a bit here. I wonder how far that way I can go. Bottom of these stairs? Is that about how far I can go? It looks so crowded and detailed over there. Yeah. Wait, I can't even go over there? Back up the stairs? Oh, foo-foo. Ah, I love fountains. No. No. Oh my goodness, I'm going to just rob from the fountain? Don't mind me, folks. Don't mind me at all. What? Oh. I thought those were like... I thought those were like really large sausages for a moment or something. Which, yeah, probably not sausage. Well, I mean, it could be like goat sausage. Lamb sausage. Can I steal your flowers? Your melons? Alright, seriously, let's find the objective here. Did I already read that? Yes. Alright, I am in here. I mean, that looks fairly important, but that'd be too obvious, wouldn't it? That's just too... Alright, let's see if I can make it up there. Hello. Don't mind me running around. Calories were plentiful in this time. People just wasted their energy just running around pointlessly all the time. Oh yeah, this is looking way more important. Read. The bronze laver. The bronze laver was filled with water. Before beginning his priestly duties, a priest was required to wash and sanctify his hands and feet here. Good practice. Oh, I want one. Just wash up real quick. Okay. Ah, here's the meat. Should it be... This doesn't seem right. This is one of the things that was upsetting, right? The slaughtering area. 8 pillars supported cedar beams on which sacrificed animals were hung and flayed. Next to the 8 pillars were marble tables on which the sacrifices were washed. The heads of the animals were secured to the rigs in the ground so that they could be killed and their blood collected. Wow. It's a new riddle. What? What? Huh? Wait, what? What? What am I doing? Do I make you... what? Do I have to have everything for it? I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't look really all that locked up. Just lift the chain off. Hey, look, more notes. More reading. Why not? The Day of Atonement. In the 7th month, on the 10th day, was the Day of Atonement. In Hebrew is it called Yom Kippur, and is also known as the Sabbath of Sabbaths. It is the day of rest combined with fasting, when the high priest would offer the sacrifices to atone for the forgiveness of sins of himself and the people. This is to be a permanent statute for you. In the 7th month, on the 10th day of the month, you are to practice self-denial and do no work, both the native and the alien who resides among you. Atonement will be made for you on this day to cleanse you, and you will be clean from all your sins before the Lord. Leviticus. Alright. Hello. I want to blow a horn. That'd be pretty good. I could do a good fanfare. More reading. The Ark of the Covenant. What happened to the original Ark of the Covenant remains a mystery to this day. And although there are several stories told. No, not Indiana Jones. According to Maccabees, it had been recorded that the prophet Jeremiah was divinely instructed to take the ark and the altar of incense and hide them in a cave on the mountain from which Moses had viewed the promised land and seal up the entrance. He declared, the place shall be unknown until God gathers his people again and shows his mercy. Ooh. Yes? Yes? You want to say something instructive? No. Okay.
Max, you can't enter here without the priest robes.
Okay. Well, it's funny that you stopped me, Hector, instead of, these folks.
Max, you can't enter here without the priest robes.
It's like you get tasered back. Whoa, okay.
Hey Max, I have an idea.
Okay, what's up?
What if we turn you into a priest, so that you can get an even closer look at what goes on here? Are you up for it?
I'm up for anything. But, how do we do that exactly?
Okay, last time I came here, I brought some highly specialized priest robes.
Uh-huh.
They've got technology in them that connects to your DNA, so that you actually become a part of the priesthood.
Okay, are you serious? Where do you even get stuff like this?
I made a time machine, Max. This was a piece of cake compared to that. Besides, this is a necessity.
Okay.
Remember, only those of the tribe of Levi can do the work of the temple. So you have to become one of the tribe.
Which...
Cool, well, I guess I'm gonna try something new today.
There is just one problem.
Every time you say something like that, I've got to go on some kind of quest. What's up now?
Well, I don't know if you could call this a quest exactly, but I can't remember where I stored the robes. I know that I wrote it down here somewhere. I have to look around a bit. Help me out and see if you can find something that gives us a clue.
I built a time machine, but I can't remember where I placed my dangerous artifacts that could change the entire timeline. Just saying. It seems like they want to do good, but let's just go ahead and lie and cheat our way in. I mean, they just said I have to become, part of the Levi tribe. I mean, just, you know, get married, do about 10 years of ceremonies and rituals, you know, get yourself cut. You know, do a lot of studying, and you can become a priest for real. Or at least maybe your son could. Whee! Well, at least I have a marker this time. Ah, I must go to the Romans' quarters. I was already there. Whee! I love it when they run and they gotta lean into the curve. We're drifting. Okay. Yep. I'm pretty sure I read those. Those were the historical points. Down we go. Oh, I'm hurt. Can you heal up before I jump again? Jump! Yes. Immortal jumping. Knees and ankles of the future. Hello.
There must be a way around these guards.
Walk up, say hi, give them a few coins. That doesn't seem... So, what happens if I anger them? I mean, there's a hammer. That'd be pretty useful. How concerned am I at this point? Hey, this is ancient times. The statues aren't supposed to be ruinous yet. Can I just come out? Restricted area. So I'm gonna guess that that's gonna be a problem. Alright, I'll stay over here then. How many stones do I have at this point? So it looks like they're trying to use a plague's tail for some reason as Okay, I'll crouch. Can I get one of those?
There's someone here. What was that?
Oh, well, let's just take a bunch of stones. We'll just stand over here, don't mind us. Whoever's clearly trying to sneak around. They think we don't know that they're there. That's funny. Oh, no. Well, that was terrible. That was even worse.
I guess it was nothing.
Will any of these break? What is going on here?
I guess it was nothing.
But am I not holding it long enough? Uh-huh. Well, you're not even paying attention to my... Oh, a lot of people over there now. Alright, well,
You can't get away from us!
I can't? Okay, I've been caught. Well, that was very kind treatment. Thank you. How did I get in before? So they're just like, you're naughty. You shouldn't be in here. We're just gonna walk you back out, okay? Don't come back in. It's all good. So maybe I'm not supposed to go up those stairs over there. Maybe I gotta go up like those stairs. I don't know. I don't see any vases over there. I'm not looking too terribly hard though. Oh, there's a note. Well, let's read that. The Feast of Tabernacles. The Feast of Tabernacles, called Sukkot, in Hebrew, was the last in a series of feasts and holidays that the Lord appointed for the Jews to observe. After observing the traditions set out by God, the people would live in shelters or booths made of branches or tents for 7 days to remember the 40 years they were in the wilderness. It was during the Feast of Tabernacles in Jerusalem that we read in John about Jesus. On the last and most important day of the festival, Jesus stood up and cried out, "If anyone is thirsty, let him come to me and drink. The one who believes in me, as the scripture has said, will have streams of living water flow from deep within him." John. Alright, well, yeah, you're curious, I know. Let's just...
There's someone here.
That one breaks. Why is that one breaking? None of those others are gonna break.
You can't get
No!
away from us.
This is gonna be fun. Okie dokie. Well, I'm just gonna sneak back in. Don't worry about it. It's all cool, guys. Oh no! Sorry. The serious music of being politely escorted back out of the area. Further away? You see nothing. Can I get up there? So it's just you. Why don't those break? Frustrating. Oh. Maybe this thing.
There's someone here.
No, there's not.
Strange. I thought I heard something.
No, you didn't.
You can't get away from
God,
us.
how do I get out of the... I'm cool. It's all good. Let's just skip ahead. You have to... What, you didn't go? Why didn't you go?
What's that noise?
Why aren't you going? I'm gonna run out of things to break.
There's someone here.
Oh no, the game is broken.
What's that noise? There's someone here.
Alright. Let's just test it. Can I run? No, no, you can't see me. No, no, you can't. No, you got me. Oh. Alright, that round wasn't my fault. Demo was a little broken there. It wasn't having them go towards the broken stuff. Oh boy. So I tried to restart things so that I could get those guards to start interacting a little bit better. But it put me all the way back here. No, I'm not going to follow the side quest this time. Oh, this probably means I have no inventory either. No, I guess apparently I still have the same items. They just wanted to put me all the way back here for whatever reason. So I will catch up to you once I get back to that point. Alright. I made it back to this spot. Hopefully this time if I throw a rock, a guard will move. If they don't,
Who's there?
nobody. Hey, that joke's a lot more relevant nowadays. In these days. Sorry, not nowadays. Still quite an old joke by this point, but hey. Press C, yeah, press C, be less noticeable.
Did I hear something? What was that?
Ah, good, you moved. Don't notice me, don't notice me.
was that?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, man. It's all good. Hey,
Strange.
I got past
I
them.
heard something.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just hearing
I love that the guards are just about as dumb as the other guards in Plaguestale. It's just these Romans are very nice compared to the French in a Plaguestale. Okay. I can't.
There's someone here.
Can't really see what's happening, but okay. It seemed to have worked. I'll take the win. Good place for my buddy Hector to be hiding things. Every statue doesn't have a head. No, there's a head. New item found. Priest robe. Traditional priest robe used by the tribe of Levi in the holy place. Dum, dum, dum. It still hurt. Do I equip the robe? I just get to color the character here. Okay. Inventory. Aha. I am a priest. Do you buy it? Everyone here is going to buy it, right? Especially when I start running around. This is how priests act all the time, right? Now I just have to remember how to get back up there. And what did Hector say? That this robe is embedded with a bunch of super fancy technology that's bonding with my DNA in some way to make everyone truly believe that I am a priest and part of a particular ethnic group. Hi, don't mind me, just late for work. I'm here now though, don't worry, it's all good. Hey, don't worry everybody. Main guy's here, yep, just me. Hey, it's all me. Hey, don't worry about it. Do I get a hat like you all? That'd be kind of cool. Okay, and we're in. Who's behind the curtain? Oh, I will read the paper. The most holy place, Holy of Holies. The Holy of Holies, when originally constructed by King Solomon in the first temple, contained the Ark of the Covenant, which contained a flask of manna, Aaron's budded rod, and the tablets of the covenant. The Ark of the Covenant was lost sometime between the first and second temple eras, so this area was empty in Herod's temple, although there was a slightly raised platform where the Ark should be. Only the priest was permitted to enter the Holy of Holies, and then only once a year on Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. But the high priest alone enters the second room, and he does that only once a year, and never without blood, which he offers for himself and for the sins of the people had committed in ignorance. Hebrews. The Holy of Holies was separated from the holy place by a curtain known as the veil. And this veil is referred to multiple times in the book of Hebrews. Okay. I guess I'm going to talk to you.
The showbread is baked regularly, so it's always fresh.
That's good.
This is to show our willingness to sacrifice to God.
Just stay healthier.
And when we replace it, we may eat the old ones.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's just as fresh, even on the last day.
Well, that's cool.
But Abba, Why are there only 11 breads here?
What? One of the priests must have missed it.
Oh no.
Max, would you be able to go and get another showbread? So there are 12 here, as there should be.
Okay, this is why you do a baker's dozen. That way you always have the 12. Did I read that? I'm going to say that I did because I don't want to keep reading. I will get the bread, the lovely bread. I'm pretty sure I didn't read that. The temple how do I keep starting at like 3? The old covenant, according to the law and the blood of animals, was unable to make anyone perfect. Through understanding what the blood of Jesus actually means for us personally, the new covenant is able to produce what God has always desired, a people who love to keep his commandments and with whom he can have intimate fellowship, as he has with his son, Yeshua the Christ. All right, quick little tech spot here. Recently trying out the Elgato 4KX. No, this is not sponsored or anything, right? Had been using the AverMedia 4K card. Problem with the AverMedia is it gets hot. And Austin, in his infinite wisdom, keeps putting it on things like cloth and super close to the exhaust vents of his 4K TV and his computer with the whole i9 13th gen and the 4090 processor venting directly onto it. Well, I just had the screen black out on me, and I just reached over to touch the Elgato card. Turns out it too gets hard. Hot. Not hard. It gets hot. It's already, hard. So, 4K stuff. Hot and difficult. Hello. I need fresh bread. Must be fresh. Oh, you're kidding. Showbread, also known as the bread of presence, a special kind of bread that was placed on a table in the holy place in the temple. Okay. Salt? You're not gonna tell me I can't just make it from what's in here. Is this the old bread? Am I not allowed to use the old bread? Is that what you're telling me? Pick up flour. Good. Got 1 flour. Salt. I think I need 1 more flour. I need 1 more flour, man. Where's the flour? Where's the other flour? Did it just pick up 1 kg? It's not kilo, is it? They didn't have metric system back then. What? So this is flour made, or this is bread made only from flour and salt. I have to go in search of more flour, don't I? Can I just open this? Oh, well, that was easier than I thought it'd be. Well, there's a ton of flour. Man, this holy place is sure being kept up in the warehouse department. Why can't I go through this door? Alright, I didn't want to go through it anyways. Whee! Okay, bake me some bread, Zwei. That's all I needed, right? I just needed one bread to make 12 because no one planned ahead of time. Hey, your legs are showing, man. I'm pretty sure that's improper. Hi.
Thank you very much. This is good. We always need to be willing to sacrifice, as God has bidden us.
Open riddle. What is this deal with the riddle? So things are... So I got the bread? Is that what you're telling me? How do you move the thing? You weren't doing that before. How did you do that? What? How did this start happening? I tried pushing buttons before and nothing was happening. Hey, I wasn't done with you. Oh. I'm just trying to preemptively be like, do I know how this is going to fit? I mean, straight lines are straight lines, you know? Whoa, whoa. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. That was... Solve the image puzzle to imagine. Okay. So what did that do for me? Select symbol. I don't know. What? Oh, no. Wait. Hey! Hey! So that's wheat. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Goodness. Complete all verses by adding the correct words. Oh no. This will show my ignorance. Words can be unlocked through collecting items, facts, and by completing quests. We'll look at that later. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, so, yeah, everything's good now. Am I not the high priest at this point? Okay, Hector. What's our next bit? Hector? Hector? I'm a little lost. A little guidance, maybe? No? Father? Sorry. I guess I'm supposed to be solving that riddle and finding answers. The Kebish. On the southern end of the altar was the Kebish, a ramp that led up to the top of the altar. The priest would ascend the ramp on the right side, circle around the altar from east to west, and then descend the ramp on the left side. Just gotta love excess ceremony, right? So each of these times when it's telling me to press E, I gotta like press E twice. Every single time I've had to press it twice. Don't know why. The altar, one of two, the altar formed on a base of unhewn stones, is also called the altar of burnt offerings. In Hebrew, it is known as the Mizbeach. Not only animals, but also grain and peace offerings were burned before God here. On each of the four corners of the Mizbeach was a protrusion called a horn, which were an essential part of the altar. If these were damaged in any way, the altar was considered unfit for use. But don't damage the horns. Instruments are valuable things. You know? Don't mind me just kind of being rude about everything. Really? I can... Oh, it's down there. Oh. Ow, my knees. The altar, too. You can read about the horns of the altar in Leviticus. Oh, my favorite book is Leviticus. Isn't it? Isn't it? I think I mentioned in another video somewhere how, like, whenever I'd read the Bible, you get to, like, Leviticus and Numbers and kind of sidetracks you. Then the priest is to take some of the blood of the sin offering with his finger and apply it to the horns of the altar of burnt offering. He is to pour out the rest of its blood at the base of the altar. It is also mentioned in Psalm, "The Lord is God and given us light, bind the festival sacrifice with cords to the horns of the altar." Yeah, it'd actually be somewhat impressive to see all of this actually happening. Well, without any further encouragement from Hector, I'm going to see if I can solve the riddle. Bear with me. Ta-da! It's not letting me do that one for some reason. Don't know why. Even though it says it's correct. It doesn't feel correct. See, because it gives me a red thing if I do any of the others. It seems happy enough with that one. Maybe it wanted me to get all the special effects. Some 18,000 workers were hired to build the temple. As it was unlawful for any but priests to enter the temple, Herod employed 1,000 of them as masons and carpenters. This way, the inner temple worship itself would continue without interruption. The rebuilding of the sanctuary portion of the temple was completed in 18 months. To special effect. Oh my. Sacrifices played a very important part in the worship service of the Jews. When people broke the law unintentionally, they could receive atonement for their sin through the offering of an animal's lifeblood. But those sacrifices couldn't eradicate the sin in human nature, which made it so that everyone, without exception, was disobedient to God's laws, either through weakness or negligence. But now, through Jesus, there is a greater and more perfect covenant by which we offer ourselves, our own will, as a spiritual sacrifice. I urge you to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true worship. Do not be conformed to this age, but be transformed by renewing your mind, so that you may discern what is the good, pleasing, and perfect will of God. Romans. The court of the Israelites was the first area in the inner court after entering through the Nicanor Gate. Here, Israelite men watched in reverent silence as their sacrifices to God were burned on the brazen altar. Access to this area was restricted to those who were ritually pure. I think you guys forgot to light a few. I hadn't noticed very many of these doors being able to open. That's something they should... Hi. Okay, you guys are up there. Random place to be able to come into. You got incense and a lot of vases. So there should be a bigger signifier that indicates when a door can and can't be opened. Yeah, a lot of these are chained, but there were a couple of on-chain doors that couldn't open as well. But I think I'm going to call it here for this demo. Because I'm at a point where I don't know what my new objectives are. I cannot seem to be able to complete that riddle, and I don't really know where to go from here. And there's a lot of reading, and it's very fascinating reading. But I don't want to spend the next 2 hours running around just trying to find every single note to read. So yeah, this is Gate Zemo, or Zemo? This is Gate Zero, demo version 2. Downloaded it last night. It's halfway through the month of January 2025. I came across this because you're very loud. I came across this when I was trying to search for religious-themed video games, which was an interesting thing to do all by itself, because if you go online, and maybe this is just because of my location, IP address and everything here in the United States and whatnot, and I'm fairly close to the Bible Belt area, you search for religious themes in video games, and instantly everything that comes up was specifically, here are some Christian video games, most of which were from the 80s and 90s. Noble, honorable attempts at trying to do it. And the other results that were coming up were, how horribly sinful is it for Christians to play video games? And is it even possible for there to be a Christian video game? And that is an interesting topic. I wasn't specifically aiming for Christianity, but I thought it would be interesting. And but this one came up. And it looked fascinating. There were some good comments about it that I saw at a glance, and I thought, okay, I'll check it out. I was even going to buy it, but the demo is free. And as you can see, you can go to Kickstarter and support the game. I think it has a lot of potential. It's a very difficult challenge, I think, to try and make a good video game that would also remain true to Christian values. And I haven't made any commentary on what my own beliefs or values are, and I'm not going to, because I'm weird and crazy, and it's a difficult question for me to answer in the culture that I'm living in. Cat, I get it. You want to play. But I do know that it's especially like in the United States, which is a fairly heavily still Christian society. Or again, based on my own views, they claim to be. It's difficult to try and make something that could be arguably a waste of time, a way of taking people's money, something that is frivolous, leading to the devil, leading to sin and everything, and try and make it good. And I can see their efforts. Everything is being, a lot is being said, a lot of information is being put in here. So it's still kind of falling back into some of those old traps where a lot of this Christian game is just kind of a visual tool to get people to read, because it's a hard topic to make into entertainment, and a lot of times by the time it crosses into entertainment, you start distorting the message, distorting the word, and turning it into something arguably wrong, depending on your viewpoint. So, curious to see where it goes. I think it has potential. They could make the environment a lot more interactive, a lot more detailed, and instead of just having scrolls and just reading about things, all these people could be talking. There could be talking, there could be architecture showing things, there could be scenes getting played out that shows what's happening. Instead, this is reminding me very much of some early 2000 projects that barely anybody would ever even remember, where they just like trying to recreate Minas Tirith. It's a beautiful thing for the people who are trying to design a whole city and world on a budget and everything, but as you saw in the gameplay, a lot of it was just kind of hollow and empty. I think the idea of trying to teach people about Christianity in a good and wholesome way could be done well. I think a lot of the grammar could be cleaned up too. I mean, you've got time travel. That's always going to make things difficult. But you're running around reading scrolls in the past, but they're talking about things from a present day tense. That was kind of weird to me. And then even though some of it mixed in older terminology, and even though some of it talked about topics as though they were happening presently or in the present of the past, which is where you are, versus, future tense, 2000 plus years after the fact. So I think cleaning up a lot of that kind of stuff, making it realistic in a sci-fi way, but just cleaning up that terminology would help too. And yeah, there were some typos and stuff. So, because I was even trying to see, I went on to the, the Steam forums, and was trying to figure out how to get rid of the overlay. And instead of seeing a whole lot of technical stuff, there was a lot of things like questions like, which Bible version are you using? And you were all sinners for playing this, trying to make this into a game and stuff like that. And I'm just like, okay, well, that's casting stones. That's not being helpful. That's not being supportive. That's not trying to, bring something that could be great into a visual medium and make it engaging and exciting, not just for profit, but as a way to show people something that can be wonderful. So I am done with this as far as I know of. If they come out with a later demo or a full release, I might check it out again. I'm hoping it becomes a richer, fuller environment. I hope a lot more of the facts and special facts actually get integrated into scenes and gameplay and played out and shown. It's still a story. It's still a narrative. It still can be history and fact, but instead of just reading it, engage it with, acting out and auditory and everything. So, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Lets us know that we're doing things in the right direction. Leave some comments below on your thoughts. I don't know. When I start talking, I start to get a little scattershot sometimes, and it's very hard for me to not go off on a branch in 1,000 tangents. But yeah, see you on the next video, whatever that may be. Goodbye.